Welcome to the Local London Recovery Series. I'm Lorraine Windsor, and this workshop is about getting your business found on Google. These workshops have been developed to help London businesses recover from COVID. The pandemic has resulted in huge challenges for business owners, so we'll be looking at recovery and also preparing for Brexit. So in this workshop, I'm going to be talking about the benefits of creating a Google My Business account. It's a fantastic way to help you get found on Google. I'm going to talk about how to create a business account, crafting your profile, how to gather Google reviews, and I'll talk about how important that is later on. I'll show you how to add your business to other free directories and talk a little bit about the impact of Brexit. So, first of all, what are the benefits of creating a Google My Business account? Well, people rely on Google to find the answers to their questions more than anywhere else online now. Google's a massive part of how users find products and services in their area. A Google My Business account is free to you as business owners and very, very easy to set up and use. It helps business owners enhance their online visibility. It generates trust and credibility for your business. There are over 3.5 billion searches every day on Google. That's a good reason alone to have a listing on there. Nowadays, Google is not just a noun, it's also a verb. People say, just Google it. My mum, she's 86. Whenever we're having a chat about something and I'm saying, I wonder what the answer to that is, Mum, she says, Lorraine, just go and Google it. Improving how your business appears on Google can be a massive benefit for your business, and it can help your company come up quicker in searches. It gives customers and prospects insights to your business. And one of the best things about a Google My Business account is that customers can leave you reviews, unsolicited reviews. These are reviews that you don't have any input to. So when you perform a Google search, the first 3 listings that come up are usually reserved for Google paid ads. They will actually tell you that they're ads because they will say ad in their listings. And then underneath that you'll see the organic results. Now, many people say now that they actually skip past the paid ads because the organic results are more accurate matches to their searches. And the information that appears about your company is your Google My Business listing. And they look like this on the screen at the moment. You can see here I've got 3 Google My Business listings. This is generated by the Google profile, and it even shows you where these companies are on a Google map. So it's a really great way to showcase your business. You create your account at the link on the screen here, and then you claim your business name. It'll take you through basically a wizard and help you set up the account. It will ask you to put your company name, your address, phone number, as much information as you can about your business. It's important to make sure that the information that you add to your profile on Google and your other profiles online are all consistent. So if you use the in front of your name on your website, make sure you use it on your Google profile. Don't change things around too much. And then you can go through adding images which help potential customers see what you do and bring your company to life online. Now, I can't emphasize strongly enough how important it is to bring your company to life. Images of what you do, of what you sell, of the services that you provide, it really helps people to understand the people behind the business. And at the end of the day, people buy from people. They buy from businesses that they trust, brands that they trust. And if you can show people who you are online, they're more likely to buy from you. Make sure you use high quality images of your business to help your business stand out online. Use pictures of the inside of your business, your staff members, and even what your company looks like outside if you've got premises. Use photos that may help your customers to choose you over your competition. So the kinds of images that show people what a great service or product you provide. The next thing to do is optimize your listing with keywords. Your address will actually get added to Google Maps automatically, which is fantastic. And then we'll talk a little bit about reviews a bit later on. Okay, reviews are really important, and I want to talk about that in more detail. I'm just going to skip over now to the Google business profile. This is a Google My Business profile. This is our profile at Southeast Enterprise, and as you can see, there are a number of options down the side here. And basically, once you set up the profile, you will have the option to add information about your company. And this home screen is basically just a summary of all the different sections on the profile. Over here, I'm going to go through these one by one. You've got posts. Now, posts are a bit like social media posts. Well, they are social media posts, but they go onto your Google profile. And if something's just happened in your business that you really need to update people on, let's just say we've had an issue and we own a restaurant and we need to close for the day, we might post on the Google profile an urgent update to customers to say we've had to close for the today, we've got some problems with our electricity or something like that, and we'll update you again tomorrow. So it's a great way, if people are searching for you online or looking at you online, they'll see a very, very up-to-date post from you as a company. Now, the one that I really want to focus on today is the info section. The info section is where you add your name, your business category, your address, and where you provide your service or where you provide your products. You've got opening hours that you can add. You've got extra hours here and even special hours for things like Christmas and holidays. Phone number, you can add a short name with an @ in front of it. And you can put in a link to your website. If you have a booking system and people can book appointments or book a table, for example, then you can add a link here to a booking system. If you provide products, you'll list them here. If you provide services, you'll list them here. And then there are a number of other things here. Now, one of the most important sections to complete is your business description here. And basically, you open up that section by clicking on the edit button, the little pencil, and you can type in 750 characters here to provide a description of what you do. Now, it's important to use keywords in this section, keywords that people search for to find your business. And a good way to find those out is to go to a Google search. And for example, if I was to type in osteopath London, and if I click at the end of my search, you will see several other searches that are suggested searches, which are essentially real searches that are taking place on Google. So if you want suggestions for what people are searching for, you can basically see them here. And if I put a space in, you get another list of searches. And it's important when you do this research on keywords that people are typing in, these are searches, these are real searches on Google. It's important that you're not signed into Google, as I am here, because any previous searches that you've done that are similar will influence the outcome of the search that you make if you've been signed in. Okay, so if I decide osteopath London or osteopath Plumstead is a good set of keywords for my profile, I would add that into my business description here. Now, insights are basically your statistics. It will tell you for the last month here what queries have been typed in that helped people find our business on Google. And if you find anything interesting here, you may want to add these as well into your description. Reviews I'm going to come back to. Let's skip over to messaging next. So messaging. Basically, you would install an app to do this, either from the Google Play Store or from the App Store if you use an iPhone. It will allow people, when they're looking at your Google business listing, to basically be able to click through and message you. Photos, this is where you add your photos of your business. You can add a cover photo, which is a nice big cover photo for your business profile. You can add videos here. You can add photos of your interior, add a logo here, and various other images and videos of your business here, just to bring your business to life online. As I said, very important. If you've got products, you'd add them here, you'd list them here. If you've got services, you could add them here. The website, most people ignore. The website is actually not your website, but it's a Google business website. You can build your own website within this profile. Most people don't use it because they've already got a website and that would be linked to from the profile. So basically, if you've got a website already, you wouldn't actually create one here. And where we've got users here, these are a list of the people that can log in and administer this account. My advice is add at least one other person. If you're the primary owner, add another person as a manager. That person can help you run the account, but also if you get locked out for any reason, they'll be able to make sure that you can still log in. Okay, I'm just going to come out of this. Create ads and so on. Those are things that we're not going to be doing on this workshop. Okay. So, back to home. The important thing is to add as much information about your business as you possibly can to this profile. If you have the right keywords in your profile, it will help people find you quicker in searches. Okay, I'm just going to go back to my presentation. Now, Google reviews and any other reviews for that matter are known as social proof. If you ever think about buying on Amazon, one of the most important things we do when we're looking for products on Amazon is to look at the reviews. I am always influenced by the reviews. If I tell you I'm good at something, you're less likely to believe me over someone else who's used my service already. So bear in mind that social proof, these are reviews that people leave without you having any input to them, so they're unsolicited. These reviews make a huge difference to whether people will choose you over your competitors. And basically you go to the home section of your Google My Business account and you click Share Review Form, and I'll show you how to do that now. So I'm back at the home section here. If I scroll down here, over here it says Share Review Form. Now if I click on that, basically I can send this via Facebook or WhatsApp or Twitter, or I can share via email. What I'm going to do actually is copy this link. If I was to paste that link into my browser, if you send that link out via email, it automatically opens up this form. Now if you send this to your customers and they have Google accounts, they will click on it, it will open up this form, and they can basically leave you a review very, very easily. And when they finish leaving the review, they can just click on post. Now, my advice is to turn that into a hyperlink in your email. And the way I would do that is essentially send an email out to my customers and say, thank you very much for using our services. Something like this anyway. Our business relies on recommendations, and we would really appreciate your support by giving us some feedback on the recent services or products that we just provided. You can review us on Google by clicking here, and the word here is a link to that form that I just showed you. As you can see, then I've got a link to the Facebook page, and I might put a link in to some of my other social media platforms where they could leave me a review. Now, the reason I give the client lots of options is they may not necessarily use Google, or they may not necessarily have a Google account where they can review you. And actually, I'd probably add an extra line to this, and it would say, if you don't have any of the accounts that I've listed above, then please just send me a couple of lines by email that I can add to my website as a testimonial. Reviews are very, very important for your business. Positive reviews, Google reviews or other types of reviews online, are likely to make people choose you over your competitors. They build trust and credibility, and it makes your business, okay, the whole account, this whole Google business account, makes your business look more professional. Just one thing, make sure you reply to your reviews. Okay, if I go back to my dashboard here, and just close this for now, there's an option here that says manage reviews. Okay, and when you manage reviews, you will see all the reviews that have been left for you, and it's very important that you reply to them. Okay, because if people have gone out of their way to leave you a review, you should make the effort to respond to them and thank them. Bear in mind as well, if somebody leaves you a bad review, don't ignore it. Make sure you reply to all of them. And the way to deal with a bad review is to just say, I'm very sorry to hear you've had a bad experience. I'd like to speak to you offline. Please give me a call, or I've got your number. I'm going to give you a call now, and let's see if we can resolve this by phone. So basically, make sure you communicate with people and try to resolve things rather than just hoping the problem will go away. Okay, so really important reviews, all about credibility, all about people trusting you, and all about people thinking, wow, these people really know their stuff. Now, apart from Google, there are a number of other free business directories that you can add your business to. And so having added your business to Google, list your business on other indexes. The UK Small Business Directory, in the first link on my screen now, a great place to put a profile for your business. There's also Free Index, and there's Yell.com. Yell.com, just be aware that they sometimes become quite pushy with trying to sell you a paid profile, but you are entitled to have a free profile on there. And then there's other business indexes like Scoot, okay? And there's a link here to an article that lists the top 10 free business directories for you to list your business on. So that was really a quick whistle-stop tour of setting up a Google My Business account. It's your way of listing your business on Google's own business directory. Now, this recovery series is really about how we recover as business owners from COVID, and also to look ahead at the impact that Brexit may have on our businesses. Brexit may result in a period of uncertainty, not just for business owners, but for people in general. As business owners, we may need to access, but more importantly, compete in new markets as the landscape changes. We'll need to understand search behaviour and optimise our Google business profiles accordingly. If we're working in new markets, the searches from those new markets may be different to the ones that are currently being made to find our business. Businesses that adapt sooner rather than later are going to have the competitive advantage. But in terms of preparing for Brexit right now, first of all, think about your supply chain. This is an opportunity to take a good look at your supply chain and how to create efficiencies. You may want to extend lead times if necessary and cut inefficient suppliers. This is about making sure you have consistent supplies to meet customer demand. There may also be currency fluctuations, which could have a negative effect on our businesses. So we suggest you produce a number of different cash flow forecasts based on a variety of scenarios, so you have an understanding of how to deal with a range of situations and therefore be more prepared. Some government websites will have forecasts and indications as we draw closer to the deadline. This will help you paint a clearer picture. Try Googling Brexit forecast and you'll probably find some very useful information nearer the time. Consider talking to your customers to find out what preparations they're making, as it could have an effect on you. This will feed into your planning in terms of supply and demand and what you need to do to help your customers as they prepare for Brexit. This enables you to look at the Brexit effect from both sides. With all the changes happening almost daily, it's hard to know exactly what preparations and changes to make in your business right now. It's still evolving, and it will depend on whether we get an EU deal and what that looks like as to what preparations we will need to make. For example, if tariffs are introduced, prices will increase. So to sum up our workshop today, adding your business to Google can help you come up quicker in searches and therefore help you recover faster. With positive customer reviews, potential customers are more likely to buy from your company. Again, this will help you recover faster. Additional listings for your business on other free indexes will help your search ranking and help you recover faster. If you need help from us at Southeast Enterprise, get in touch with Tony or one of the team at the contact information on the screen now.